Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, and guess what? I am here today with two of my favorite people from Love After Lockup. Please welcome back Amber and Queen. First of all, Amber, it is so good to see you. Girl, you had all of us worried.
I
Big
mean, shit,
time.
I didn't even know what the hell was going on.
Queen, girl, this bitch put us through hell, didn't she?
Yes.
Queen is
It
I
like,
wasn't
cussed
on
her.
purpose.
I cussed her ass out every day while she was laying in there on life support. I said, "Bitch, if you'll get up, got me stressed the fuck out, got these folk running around here like fucking fools."
yes, but she
I
And
will say this though. Look, listen, while she was cussing me out, she would go on home. Look, she was cooking home cooked meals for because my whole family came here. She was cooking for my whole family.
yes.
So they had home cooked meals because they all came from up north. Like she did the damn thing.
No, she did. Queen
She
was
did the
holding it
damn
down
thing.
for you. She was holding it down. I am one of the
Yep.
witnesses to, let me tell you, she is ride or die. We all need a
Yep.
queen in our lives.
I thank God every day I got me one, honey.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, so let's start from the beginning because the fans want to know what the fuck happened when you
All
got.
right, so so I live with Queen, obviously, in Atlanta, right? But my boyfriend, he goes out of town a lot, but he lives on a he's got like a big, huge ass one bedroom apartment that's like on a horse farm. These people own a horse farm or whatever. So I come and stay with him sometimes because he goes out of town, so I go back and forth.
Right.
And he uh he had just left. I had been bitching like for I don't know, like 2 months to Queen and to him. I was like, every time I come down here and stay, I was like, my damn, and I'm here now. I'm bitching about it now. I was like, my allergies be messing with me real bad, which I've had bad allergies since I moved to the South anyway. So I had been bitching about it. And, and my friend Alark, which I've known since I was a kid or whatever, he's an older man, whatever, used
Right.
to date my mom when I was a kid. He had just had open heart surgery at Emory. And, he calls and checks on me periodically, and I was telling him about it. And he was like, man, maybe you just need to go to the doctor. I was like, motherfucker, first of all, I ain't got no damn insurance. I said, second of all, I don't like to go to damn hospital or doctor. So I said, I want to take this little over-the-counter allergy medicine. I'll be fine. And I just take a little bit of Theraflu at night and I'd be straight. You know what I mean? I'd be all right. So, and Queen had been telling me, go to Dr. Amber, go to Dr. Amber, but I ain't trying to hear that shit. So
Queen's like,
I, yeah, I'm like, So I, I had come down here to spend the night with Hank because he was about to go out of town. I was gonna go,
All right.
Queen was going because where he lives is like 10 minutes from Queen's parents' house. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So she was just gonna pick me up the next day. Well, I damn woke up in the middle of the night. He left to go to New Mexico. I woke up in the middle of the night, and you know how sometimes you like can't catch your breath?
Yeah.
Like takes you a second. No, I woke up in the middle of the night and had no breath. Like none. Couldn't catch it at all. Like I had to put my feet on the floor, my head between my legs. Like I couldn't and it scared me. So because he had been kept calling and checking on me, which I thought was odd anyway, it's a miracle. I called him and was like, look, you're the only person I know that, you know what I mean? Like you own your own businesses, you know what I'm saying? You can't like I know you can show up in the morning, I will go to the ER since you've been trying to talk me into it. So and I knew he was asleep or whatever, but I was like, this and he had never been here before. I was like, this the address. Come pick me up. He showed up first thing in the morning. He's like, I'm taking it to Emory because that's where I had my open heart surgery. He took me there, and all I remember is walking in, telling what happened, filling out my little information. They didn't even give me a
She was
seat
on
or
the phone
nothing.
with me. You
Yeah,
called
I was
me
on the
first.
phone with her the whole time. I was on the phone with her the whole time.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm walking in. And I filled out my stuff, and that was it. That's all I remember. They walked me straight back, and I guess they must have, whatever they did, that's when they put me on life support. That's all I
Yeah,
remember.
because when she called me, I was on the phone and she didn't know which hospital she was at. She didn't know which one it was because it's several ones like that
Right.
with that
Yeah.
name. So I was like, Amber, when the nurse come in there, ask her which one you were at. And she was like, Couldn't catch her birthday. I said, call the fucking nurse in there right now. And so she was like, okay, the nurse in here. I asked her which one. She told me which one she was at, which was actually up here in Atlanta where I was.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm on my way. I'm about to come. When I got there, she was already on life support. It was crazy because I was like, I was just on the phone with her. It was so
Yeah,
crazy.
that's all I remember.
And
So
what's the
basically,
next thing that you remember, Amber?
Do what?
What's the next thing that you remember?
Um, I remember waking up and the the thing that they had in my throat, in my mouth, you
Right,
know.
right.
I remember waking up and I was in a panic because they had that tube in my mouth, but there was something in, like there was like phlegm, there was something in my throat.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like phlegm or something. Not the tube itself. I couldn't breathe. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I couldn't breathe at all. I was like I was like sucking that shit into my lungs. Like it was there was something in the tube. And I kept being like, and like nobody, I couldn't talk, obviously. So I
Right.
kept being
no,
like, who was
you
standing
couldn't
there
talk
like,
at all.
yeah, I couldn't talk at all. But I kept hitting her. I was like, what I was trying to say is there's phlegm or something in there. Like I couldn't, because
Right.
I couldn't breathe through it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I couldn't breathe. And but I was like in a panic. And finally they figured out, they literally dug whatever was in it. They sucked and dug whatever was in the tube out.
Wow.
Yeah, that was scary because I thought I thought, and literally because nobody was like paying attention, I think they thought. So I didn't know this till later on, but when they tried to put me down, whatever they were giving me to put me down would not put me down. They gave me like the max of all the drugs they can give you to put you out, because they were
Mhm.
like I wouldn't stop moving, I wouldn't stop. I don't know. Ask Queen, she was there. She knows more
And
about that than I do.
they would kept telling me she would only get calm if I was in there, and I
Yeah,
would have to literally like talk to her
Mm-hmm.
and make her calm down. The whole
yeah,
time I wasn't calm because I'm crying because I'm like, bitch, you better not flick out on me, you know.
yeah.
And so they was like, okay, talk to her just like you talk to her. She's listening. And so I kept telling her to calm down or whatever. And then they put her back under, and then she ended up getting the other machine put
The
on her.
ECMO, the ECMO.
Yeah. And it was bad. So she was like, when the doctor came in there, she was like, it's really bad. She said, this is the worst case I've ever seen. So it's critical right now. And we need to call her family. So it was just it was crazy. I have
Everybody
never
showed up though. Clockwork.
Yeah.
and
Everybody
live.
showed up.
Yes, all of the close ones that,
Yeah, everybody.
it was just real. It was scary.
It was really
But
scary.
I stayed there the whole time. I was like panicky. It was real scary for me.
Queen and I were on FaceTime every day,
Every day.
Yep.
multiple times a day.
She
I
And
told me.
Yeah. You had a lot
Sarah,
of us really worried, Amber.
But so what they just said it was a worst case pneumonia and I got sepsis, but from that pneumonia. But in the end, like when I woke up, um, and I was like, I was still on the ECMO machine, which look, that's why I'm gonna have a permanent hickey for the rest of my life.
I see.
and then they
Yeah.
made me mad at one particular time because
Oh,
um I was checking her every time I came, every time I walked in the room, I would examine her. I roll her over, check her. I would
oh
check
my
to see.
leg.
Yeah, and she had this big ass blister on her where they had the ice pack on her because she had this fever, and they was trying to keep it down, but it got wet within like a day or so and put a big blister on her so big. Oh, I cursed them out.
It covered the entire top half of my right leg.
Yes.
Wow.
And then it had
From my butt cheek to my knee.
yes, and then it burst open. and it was just scab, like the skin part, like you burn yourself in a big blister. That's what it was like. And I was like, ain't no fucking way. I was like, y'all be turning her like y'all say. I said, that's why I come in here and examine her every fucking day because this is not, we ain't doing this. I said, she
Because
shouldn't
it's
have
not
no.
normal.
So when they took her to another building, and when she got on that side, they took way better care of her. And they was like, oh, this sore. I don't understand why it's like this. And I was checking her. Her eyes was matted together. I had to go get Vaseline and put it. I was so pissed. Cause it was like I had to examine her every fucking day like I was a doctor. And they was like, oh, heaven, Queen. And then her mama really didn't like that. She was like, okay, Queen, let them do that job. Okay, well, they're not doing that job because she shouldn't have this fucking blister. Number one.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
it literally covered from my butt cheek all the way down to the bottom of my leg. It was huge.
it was very huge. You wouldn't believe how big it was. It was so. I was like, what in the world?
Unfucking believable.
And it
Yeah.
came up so quick. Like
Yeah,
it.
those do come up quick because if they don't turn you, if you don't get the proper circulation, then those things form quickly.
They do.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
But I kept
Well,
telling him when I woke up, I was like, I remember when I first woke up, I was like, look, I said, I'm sticking to this sheet. I would tell them, like in the middle of the night when I wake up, I'd be like, I'm sticking to the sheet and it hurts. I'm sticking to the sheet and it hurts.
so
And
that let you know they wasn't fucking looking.
Exactly.
yeah, but I kept telling them, and they was like, you know what I mean?
Mm,
But yeah, I was like, I don't know what. I said something is wrong with my leg. I mean, because I couldn't move. And then so the ECMO machine went into my main artery right here, and then the main artery in my groin. So
right,
And
like
they
I
showed
couldn't.
you her leg.
Yeah, so I couldn't roll over. I couldn't. You know what I mean? I couldn't like. It's not like I could roll over on my side. I couldn't do that
right.
because of the way the machine that machine
Was
all the other machines were on to my left, and I was connected to everything there. And
right,
then that machine was at the end of the bed. So it's not like I could roll over or anything. And I
right.
kept telling him, I was like, something is wrong with my leg.
Mhm.
And yeah, Queen was like, nah, hell no.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I know they hated to see me.
Oh, I can
They hated.
imagine. They saw her come and they were like, "Oh God." I can.
Yep.
Yeah. And then when they woke her up,
Mm-hmm.
this crazy bitch started saying we had a body, we done killed somebody. I'm like,
I thought,
shut
I
the
want to
fuck up,
ask you
Amber.
about that. I want to ask you about that, Amber. What the fuck?
okay, so listen, so mind you, so I was a drug addict for a lot of years, right? But I did uppers, you know what I mean?
Right,
So all the downers that they had to put me on, which I don't know why it took that many or that much, but they said it was the max of everything they can give you. I don't understand how that works. Whatever. So first of all, let me one step back. 2 days after they woke me up, bitch, I started going through withdrawals from the meds they put me on. Like literally, I ain't never went through withdrawals in my life. You don't go through withdrawals with uppers like that. It's not the same thing. So I ain't never been through that. You know what I mean?
right.
So then I was like, I got to thinking about it. I'm like, I was like, tell me what the fuck, because I didn't think, I mean, my mind wasn't right. So I was like, tell me what the fuck you put me on when I was under. And when they started telling me, I was like, bro, I'm going through goddamn withdrawals right now. You know what I mean? And I'm like, literally like this, like literally.
It's
So
scared the
anyway,
fuck out of Queen because Queen's like, "What the fuck is wrong with her?"
yeah. And so listen, so let me tell you what I thought happened.
Oh
So
wow.
so look, I thought we had a body, right? I thought me, Queen, and Hank had a body on us. Me, Queen, Hank, and KK had a body on us. I I was like, well, this is what we're gonna do. I was like, y'all gonna go over here. I said, I'm gonna go enroll in the fucking army. I said, and Hank gonna go over here. So I had thought that I had enrolled in the army, right? And I had to get on this plane to do it, and there was a plane crash. And I was the only one that made it, and I had to walk through the sand to get to this hospital.
Damn,
I swear, yeah, like, bitch, my mind was like, woo, yes, I swear to God.
oh my
And she
God.
was so serious
I was so
because
serious. I cried and said,
she was
"Are they gonna
crying
give
so
me that?
bad.
I said, are they gonna get? I said, what did we do? What did I do?
And
And then I
then
was like,
she would tell me her mom them sitting in the room, right? So we in there, and she was like, "Come here." So I go down and leave my head right by her, and
Right.
she'll be whispering and crying. She'll be like, "Bitch, we have a body." She was like, "Don't let KK come to this hospital because she's gonna get." She said we had the wreck. She was on the plane. Then we got on the train to get away from KK because KK thought we was gonna tell that we had killed somebody.
somebody. I
And
was
I
like,
was
oh.
like,
Please
she
don't
was crying. She was so serious. She was like, KK is with that mob shit. Don't let her come in here. I was like, bitch, shut up. I said, shut the fuck up. I said, even if we had a goddamn body, you finna goddamn send us to prison. Shut up. And hate
That's
is
what I was
killing me
whispering. I
sometimes.
wouldn't tell nobody but Queen. I was like, come
Yeah,
here.
she would only tell
I was
me
like,
though.
come here. I was like, come here. I got to tell you something.
Whispering to me, and then she crying the whole time, like so serious. She was like, "Please don't let KK come here because she's gonna think we told everybody." And then I was like, she said, "I don't understand how I made the plane crash." And then when the train wrecked, she said the train derailed. I got out and drug her to the hospital, and we was hiding at the hospital from KK.
That's what I thought, bro.
You have an imagination, girl. Holy,
Wanted to
Listen, though,
figure out
look. So
did you
listen.
put all that together? Like,
love
what
it.
Look,
is
and then look,
this?
and then look, I cried. Look, so my friend Madison came to visit me, and she's like sitting on the edge of the bed, like at the bottom. And I'm like, I cried to her. I was like, are they gonna give me a dishonorable discharge? Like I really fucking enrolled in the fucking army, bitch. I cried about it and everything. I really believe that shit.
Oh,
Oh my God.
oh
I
my
swear to
God.
God, that whatever. Then they put me under whatever happened, bitch. That shit made me go crazy. I don't know,
At
but
least
when
you
Hank,
laugh about it now, right?
yes,
At
yes,
least you're
thank God,
laughing about it.
thank God.
Oh my gosh.
They said they need to give us our own show because how she was carrying on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But that's okay. So she come home right. It was close to the 4th of July. We had something. We always have a big family gathering.
Right.
My family is crazy. Like I love my family.
Right.
My family is the best. So she
Oh,
comes.
I love them too. Look, I love them all too. That's my whole family.
So everybody's like, "Oh my God, how Amber doing?" They want to see her. So of course she pulls up. She gets out the car. Mind you, it is so mother freaking hot. It's probably like 100 degrees outside at this particular
Right.
time. She rolls up with this, and let me go back. My family they all of them are comedians. They
Yeah.
funny. So,
Yes.
but they be so serious. That's what make it funny because they be so serious. So she rolls up. We got all these tits and stuff and the grill and mute stuff going. So they was like, Queen, there go Amber. And they went to look at her. They was like, girl, Amber done rolled this thing, got this big ass oxygen tank. I said, okay, we'll put
A
her. My
walker and an
uncle said,
oxygen tank. Here I come.
so they said, Amber, go sit your ass down. That's how they tell her. And then they said, Queen, go tell Amber to sit her motherfucking ass down, take that oxygen tank, put it up under the fan or up under the shade, so up under the tent, so to stay cool. Because this bitch gonna blow all us up with this damn oxygen tank out here in this hot ass. Girl,
I don't
I
know how
was,
that shit works.
oh my God, she would not sit down. And everywhere she went, they was like, tell Amber to sit down because that tank gonna blow up. She gonna blow all us off top of this hill. The horses, the cows,
I had to
everything.
say hey to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Amber would not sit her ass down. Oh my
I got
God.
that walker,
No, and
girl.
my
Look, you
family
couldn't
was
stop me with that
like,
walker.
I can't stop her.
oh Lord.
Can't stop me with that walker. Yeah.
Could not stop her. It was so
A
funny.
lot of the viewers, Amber, were curious about the ECMO machine and what role it played in basically saving your life.
Okay, so I to be honest with you, when I was in the hospital, I didn't know. I'd never heard of it. And I didn't really ask a whole lot of questions about it. But so what it does is it goes in when I went this is how I found out. Let me explain it
It's
the best way
like
possible.
dialysis. It's kind of
So
like
basically,
dialysis.
it's like a quadruple time dialysis. It's basically what they try to use when it's the end of your life. Is what the guy when I went for my follow up,
Right.
he told me he does it for the southeastern United States. He might do one a day. He's the only one that does it for the southeastern state United States. The ECMO machine alone, the bill is $1.75 million. Um, but it's like when you're at your last straw and they're trying to save you. Like there's a reason to save you. Um, but it does
And it
so it
helps
goes.
your organs to rest.
Yes, it helps. It runs the blood through your body so your organs can rest. Because I was in complete. So I had that. Like I said, I had that bad pneumonia. I had that sepsis. All my organs were failing because it was so bad, and it filters the blood through your body so that your organs don't have to work so hard, so that they can
Mhm.
repair themselves, or else you lose them. Basically,
Right.
is how he explained it. Um, but look, fucked up part of the story is when I went for my follow up, he said that when I was initially in ICU and Queen was like flipping out on them, like, what the fuck are you doing? Why aren't you doing anything? This is a fucking problem. Um, because Emory is well, the Emory I went to is it's a student hospital. So there's students there, learning whatever. And because Emory College is right there. One of the students, which he wouldn't tell me her name, one of the students actually called him and got him to come there to for the ECMO machine because they weren't going to call him. They were going to just let me go.
Right.
And because she called without their permission, they were gonna they kicked her out of her internship and out of school because she called without their permission. And then
Wow.
he had to go over there and fix it. And
Right.
I asked him if I could like get her name for a thank you or something. He was like, I can't, divulge that information, which is understandable. But if it wasn't for that girl and Queen staying on top of them and, my parents being there, all that shit, you know what I mean? I would have been knocked out the park.
Sitting here with us today, and we would.
Exactly. I'd have been knocked out the park.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Yep.
thank goodness for
Crazy.
Queen once again. Everybody,
Yeah.
Queen in their lives.
Yeah. Queen, like when my parents and them got there and Richard, everybody, Hank finally got there because he flew back from New Mexico. They were all just really, really distraught. Queen started nutting up on them motherfuckers. Like, not my family. I'm talking about the hospital. Like, oh, hell no. We ain't doing this shit. No.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was really pissing me off. Cause it's like, um, if you're an organ donor for some reason now, Emory is known for that. Like they don't give a poop. They want your
Oh, see, I
organs,
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
and you have to stay on them so bad. Cause I mean, I hate to say that, but I've seen a few cases where, like this little young boy, he was like 17 years old, and it was all over the news and Facebook and everywhere. Like his family, he was an organ donor. That's why I don't put that. I took it off my license, and he was there. He fell out, and all of a sudden he started having heart attacks and stuff at the hospital. They wouldn't revive him. They wouldn't do nothing. And the mom got on top of him at the hospital to try to bring him back. And the doctors and nurses were just sitting there. And they tried to call the police on her because she was trying to bring her son back because they wouldn't do anything safe because he was an organ donor. And she started saying that, y'all, if y'all are organ donors, do not come to Emory. Do not do this because they want your organs. Take that off your license. She was nutting up and they was trying to drag her out the hospital. That whole scene went viral. I be pulling it up and I watch it all the time because it was so heartbreaking. Like, y'all
That's
really
sad.
serious
That's
and
sad.
y'all would not help this lady save her son. And she was like, y'all are not getting my son's organs. You're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna let you do it. And the doctor kept saying, well, he's an organ donor. He's an organ donor. No, I don't care. It's my son. And she was like going off on him. So after that, I took it off my license and I stayed on it because I couldn't remember if Amber had it on hers or not. But I know that I wasn't fixing to let them like not take care of her. I wasn't gonna do that. So I was there every day trying to make sure, and I would check her, roll her over, look at her, make sure her eyes was right, because her eyes were so caked and would not open. I had to open, pull them apart. I put Vaseline on them. Then they start putting Vaseline and stuff on it and giving her like eye drops and stuff. Like it's just crazy. Why I shouldn't have had to do none of that. Y'all should have known to do that. It
And,
was weird. It was just crazy until she got in the new part, what an eco machine was.
right.
But
And she got
I
much
don't know.
hair on that side.
Look,
Yeah,
when
she
I
did.
got over there, though, let me tell you something. So them people, look, and they listen, they took care of me like clockwork. I'm
Hmm.
talking about they wiped my ass because they didn't want to put no diapers on me or nothing because that thing on the back of my leg. I had to shit in the so first I had the feeding tube, right? I had to shit in the bed. I'd be like, call button. I'd be like, I'm sorry, come on. You know what I mean? Like they made me go. I had to go 4 days. So after I was awake, I had to go 4 days with a feeding tube. And I was like, nah, bro. Send the goddamn doctor in here. I need to motherfucking eat something. Like, you know what I mean? Food is like a thing for me. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro. I had to eat fucking ice chips
Hmm.
Girl.
for 4 days when I was awake. I thought that was gonna kill me.
Her
And
mama
yeah,
done
I'd
was.
be like, look, and then one day, listen, I shit on myself one day, one night. If I called them and look, these two black nurses, two guys, and this girl or whatever, they come in there and like, they got me on pads and everything on the bed. So they come in there and they're like, I ain't never seen nobody change somebody and clean somebody up so quick in my life. They're like, whoop, 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 flipping me over and shit. I was like, I was like, damn, y'all good at your job. You know what I mean? So we're talking. The one dude said, wait a minute. Do I know you from somewhere? I said, probably from TV. He's like, oh my God, it is you. So look, he was like, let me get you a new gown on you and shit. He was like, you know what I mean? Like cover me up. She was like, can I call my old lady? Can I take a picture? I was like, yeah, bro, go ahead.
Oh
Tell her
my,
you just wipe.
only you,
I said,
Amber.
tell her. I said, just go ahead and tell her you just wiped my ass. Tell her that too.
Only you,
I
girl.
said, yeah, tell her you just wiped my ass too. Yup.
Oh my
All
God.
that happened. Yeah. That shit was rough.
It was. It was crazy.
That shit was rough. And then even when I could move around a little bit, because I couldn't walk.
Right.
You know what I mean? One, because of the situation, the life support shit, but two, because of my neuropathy. So I couldn't walk. So I had to do like, physical therapy and shit. And they would come in and I'd be like, who you guys see next? How much time you got? Because I'd get out of breath real fast. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, so I was like, bring me one of the, I see you, these people walking around here with them big walkers with a chair. I said, get me one of them right now. I said, I'll do whatever you want me to do on the side of the bed. I want to do it times two every day. I said, and I want to walk like they're walking. You
Right.
know what I
Mm.
mean? They'd let me go like a few rooms. Are you ready to stop? Nah, bitch. I said, we making the whole all the way around the motherfucker. No,
Twice, right?
nope. No, we're doing it. I said, we're doing double digits every time. That's the only reason they let me leave without physical therapy or without going into a place that's for physical therapy. Because I was like, no, I was like, I'm too young for this shit. I'm not, no, no. I want all the time you got, every time you got to come. You know what I mean? Wake me up early if you got to. I don't give a damn. I don't want to stay in here any longer than I got to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just had a
Like, nah.
speaking
You
of
know what I mean?
speaking of being young, you just had a birthday. And
Uh,
how are you doing now?
well, I'm 40. I
Mhm.
can breathe.
Yes.
I'm walking.
Lord. Hmm.
And just so everybody knows, that DUI just got dismissed.
I was
Thank you.
just about to ask you, and what is the status of your legal stuff?
Yes. So my DUI they got so they gave me like almost $6,000 worth of tickets. They dropped everything, no DUI, no nothing. They gave me a reckless driving for crossing the center line on a road that doesn't even have a center line, but that's okay. I will take that. You know what I mean? I'll take
But
that.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
I'll take that. That's fine. Sign off. Where do I sign?
I kept telling her they weren't gonna do nothing.
You know what I
Them the
mean? I was
same
like,
ones that
where do I sign? Yeah. She
that's the
did. Queen
same
kept
place.
telling me. Yep.
Those are the same ones that had me hemmed up when they
Yeah.
said I got into a fight. Me? I don't fight unless I have to. But they had me like that. They had us dragged in and out of court for 2.5 years.
How many times did we go? Because I went with you. I showed up with you. How many
Yeah.
times did we go? Yeah.
And then nothing
Crazy.
happened. Yeah, then nothing happened.
Yeah. So
And
I got just reckless driving. And Queen shit ended up getting nothing dropped. Just strung along the whole time.
yeah.
Okay, so Amber, I saw you
Yeah.
post something the other day about starting to work as a travel agent.
Yes. Yep.
Tell me,
Yep.
tell the view.
So, okay. So I have a friend that I met when I was in like middle school, and she is doing exceptionally well with this travel agency business, and she does it over her phone. Okay. So it's kind of just like the same thing like I did when I did Arbonne. People try to say like, oh, it's a pyramid scheme. It's not a scheme. It's just the more people you have underneath you, the more money you make together. You work as a team.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you're just basically promoting and booking flights for people, trips for people. They get them at a discount. You earn a rate off their, and that's pretty much what it is. But I'm also about to restart my Arbonne business too. Aaron is about to start both businesses also. I'm about to get Queen to start both businesses also. Larry Ross, I know you've heard me talk about him before from my Arbonne business when my purse got stolen in when I was in Vegas. My buddy from there, he's about to start also. Yeah, I'm about to have a whole team. I mean, if anybody's interested or wants to join, I can send the information. I mean, you don't even have to start through me. You can
Right.
start through the higher ups. It don't matter. But everybody ends up being a team if you come from the same group. You know what I mean? They
Mhm.
do inspirational videos every morning. Um, I mean, it's very positive. You know what I mean? But I mean, I've watched my friend Jaren she's got kids. She does hair for a living. She does this business. She's taking her kids on safaris in Africa. You know
Good.
what I'm saying? Like they're doing, like she's constantly traveling. Like they're doing things, like there's a way she's affording that. It's not from just doing hair, I promise.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And her kids are very well taken care of. So that ain't free. That ain't, you know what I mean? That ain't just hair money.
Right. Exactly.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So there's obviously, and you can do it all from your phone or your computer. And you can do it part-time. It don't have to be a full-time job either.
That's pretty cool.
You know what I mean? It's I don't, you know what I mean? I'm with it.
Yeah, that's pretty
And I'm
cool.
I'm
gonna
a,
promote it.
I'll see. I'm gonna be. I know. I'm trying to do
Yeah,
some
Queen is
things.
busy with her thing, which I want you to tell the viewers about. Queen is still working on her transitional.
Oh yes,
Her.
I'm gonna work for her I'm gonna work for her. Go ahead.
Well, I'm trying to open up well, I'm going to open up a transition house called Queen's House of Blessings, and it's where women that's coming out of prison or county jails that need a place to go to start over to get a second chance.
Right.
Because people don't, I mean, once you go to jail, they're like, oh, you've been to jail. You're a felon. You did is you. Everybody that goes to jail or prison is not fucking guilty. Just know
And it's
that.
not a
It's a lot.
bad person.
Right. And everybody makes mistakes. You just got caught and you didn't, or she did, or whatever. One got caught and the other one didn't. So people don't have, it's a lot of women in prison that just in there because they don't have an address. And if you don't have an address in the state of Georgia, your ass gonna stay in there until you get one or you max out.
They won't let
And
you
it's
parole out
only
of. Yeah.
right. And it's only two transitional centers in Georgia. That's Metro and
The
Alto.
one at Alto, yeah. And they're both small. They're very, very small
Yeah.
too.
And it only take like maybe 200 women here, 100 something here, and you got to wait till they get out the program to go all that. So I've been working with the mayor's office in Atlanta, and I'm, give my grants or whatever. And I'm also working with Department of Correction. So if they are eligible to parole out, they refer them over to me, and they can parole out early to come to my program. So that's a good thing. So I'll be able to help them get out of prison early. And I want to do it with some men too, but right now my main focus is on women to get back. in society. So that's what I'm doing. I mean, really, I've been doing it all my damn life because everybody always come and stay with me. We have people
Hey,
everywhere.
hence,
No, not just that. I'm just saying, like
hence.
me and Amber, we used to have when me and Amber used to have people everywhere
Yes,
in our house. Like it didn't even
yes,
matter. Bedroom, one bedroom, they was just everywhere, and we was just in and out, and everybody was good and comfortable,
right, right.
and we made it work. So I just knew that was kind of my calling. So I'm trying to get the little donation thing. I found a house. I'm trying to get my rest of my little grants thing going, and so I can open. I want to open this year, like in the next couple of months, really. So, and they told me, start taking donations like food. I get donations now from like different food places or like for clothing and stuff for some girls. 'Cause it's some girls out now that I help.
That neat
So
thing.
I help a lot that need things. So
Oh,
we get it done. So, and if you got someone in prison that you are trying to help get out, let me know, and we'll try to get them in the program. We can go for there, and my program will be from 6 to 12 months. If they need anything more than that, then yeah, we'll fix it. But during that time, we'll get them like place to stay. They have their own place to stay. We'll give them a job, open them up, teach them how to do bank accounts or whatever they need. Um, Give them resources they need to get on SSI, disability, or they need some kind of insurance. We take them get a credit card or sign
Right.
them up for Medicaid. We do all of that. If they need to take some kind of classes or groups, we're going to provide all of that and take them to and from. And then the bus line is right there. If they get a job, we help them find a job. It's just a second chance of life trying to get them together because I know how it is. I've been there, done that.
Me too.
I always had a good support system, so I never experienced not having nowhere to go. But I've seen it, and I just like helping people, so that's what I want to do. And we just got to get it going. We got to get these donations in, and I got to keep these grants coming so we can get the business. We found one place, a house. It's a nice one right in front of the bus line, and it's big enough for everybody. Got good yards so they can go, for the little breaks or whatever,
right.
and safe. A good, nice area. So we, just still
One,
trying
hey,
to get
baby
it,
steps, one step at a time.
I'm
and
gonna
that's all I ask.
info in the comments, and I'm gonna put Amber's info in the comments. So if anybody wants to help you, Queen, they can help you with your transitional center. Amber hit you up about your travel thing. So you guys know I have to ask you, what's up with puppy? Because everyone's gonna ask me.
Well,
I'm
talk
gonna
to Puppy. He calls me,
I'm
so
gonna no
I
comment on that at the moment.
You can
yeah,
It's not
refrain,
appropriate.
Amber. Yes, you can refrain.
It's
Please.
not appropriate.
yeah. Amber refrain. I handle it for him,
Yes,
so
you
we're
Okay.
gonna
can
keep it like that.
refrain.
So we just, something got to be worked out. But I communicate with her. She's at a rehab
Hi, good.
somewhat, but I talked
Amber's
to
not.
her.
Yeah,
She's
all that.
okay. Just. I'm just gonna say this. Puppy's okay. I talk to her every other day. Um, she needs to get it together,
Yes, she
you
does.
know,
Yes, she does.
but she is okay.
Okay.
And you
She is
know,
okay. I
yeah,
can't say that. She is okay.
Yeah, she is okay.
yeah. And I probably talked to her this evening,
Okay.
but
Okay. Tell her I said hi.
I will.
Listen, I have to ask because everyone's going to be like, why didn't you ask about puppy? Okay.
I
I'm
know.
not mad you asked. It's not appropriate for me to comment at the moment.
Yeah, so you
Right.
can refrain from
We're gonna
commenting.
leave that alone. We'll let for the
No
next
disrespect.
episode
You know what I
because
mean?
it's
Like,
gonna be another episode, and they
and
hash
look,
that out.
yeah. We don't. I will leave it at that. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just leave it at that. All
The
right.
shit I put up with these two. Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
Queen
And
And
now
loves
you
us though.
have your own show. We need.
it's not just them. It's other ones that done came home from prison that like I have to mediate with their ass.
Queen is
But
like fucking mama. Look, Queen's like Mama Bear.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, hell's yeah. Queen is
I need to get me a fucking switch and whoop their ass, cause God, these bitches give me gray hair and everything.
need a
God.
wooden spoon, Queen. A
Oh, I got
nice
one too.
hard wooden spoon and just start smacking them.
Yeah, I got one too, cause Monica, Amber's mom bought me. She bought me some the wooden spoons. She bought me a whole little container of.
In case you need
And
to smack Amber with
I be
one.
giving my grandchildren. I said, "You see this?" And they'll get somewhere. My grandchildren get somewhere,
That's
baby.
what they used to get my ass with when I was little shit.
But I definitely need that for them because Amber is bad, Pup is bad. They are bad.
Yeah,
I'm not bad. I can't even leave the house. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
yeah,
now.
okay, yeah, uh-huh. Keep trying to
Now,
over there.
now.
But when she's here, all she want to do is look at fucking TV. We be looking at movies. I put her on. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all be want some good shows on TV? Just hit me up because who could put you down with some good show? You be
Look,
like,
she be putting me on some good ass movies.
and all we do is Netflix and chill. I cook
Jackson.
and
And look,
sleep
she
right
cooks
there.
like, listen, she cooks like she's cooking for the whole goddamn community. The neighbor comes over and gives food. Look, so we done moved apartments, right? We're in a 2 bedroom now. Me and Queen used to share in a bedroom. Like that ain't even a thing for us. We don't moved into a 2 bedroom, right? So look, now, now she be cooking like so the neighbor from across the way in the other apartment, she still could be coming over and getting damn food. Like they be calling like, can I get a plate every night? I
What you
said, damn,
cook?
me, we cook. You cooking for the whole fucking
It's the
community.
whole fucking neighborhood.
Yes,
Yeah,
she does though,
get
like
it.
clockwork.
It's
I'll
funny.
be like, and then look, she'll be laughing at me because I'll be like, make sure there's cheese in there. I eat cheese on
Yeah,
everything. She'd be like, I'd be like, make sure there's cheese in there. She'd be like, damn, bitch.
cheese on the weirdest things. If I
I
cook
like
some
it.
fucking, if I cook neck bones, this bitch will melt cheese on the neck bones. I mean, that's the kind of shit she do.
It's good.
She's like, but I
I
love
like it. Okay.
It doesn't.
Good.
right?
But I love cooking. Cooking is my passion.
Yeah, I love cooking too.
And she,
Yeah.
yeah, Mary.
Yes.
So I've been talking to my friend Larry, and I am going to pull up on you up there. I'm probably going to bring Queen with me,
Oh,
not
good.
Hank. And we will be in New York.
Okay, good.
And
Oh,
I am going to come see you. And bitch, I know your Italian ass going to make me something good.
Of course I will.
yes,
I will cook for you guys. Hell's yeah.
I
I'm
know you do.
ready
You're
for it.
oh, you're always cooking.
Hell's yeah. Yes, definitely.
Yes,
Definitely.
yes. We're
And then
gonna have a date
my
night.
husband in person.
Yeah, I know. Look, your husband's cool as hell. He's so funny. He be talking just like me too.
Yeah, I
He
know.
re- yes, he's fucking funny. You
Oh,
got you a good one.
thank you. Thank
And
you.
hey,
Sorry.
look,
So
hey,
people
look.
be asking. I be looking at the site with the little comments sometimes, and someone had posted a picture. I gotta go back and look at it, and it was an old picture. It wasn't really old. It was a picture of me and little baby, and they was like, "Oh, you like little baby?" I'm like, "I like." What you mean, dog? It be the comments for me. The comments be something serious on there. They
Because
would take
people,
you
it's
out.
assumption. It's assumptions is the thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I so I don't be want to tell them. I'm kind of a private but person, but some stuff is just it is what it is. Like little baby, that's like my godson. He ain't. I'm not a fan. If that's what they be thinking, like
He's family.
Right. He's
he's like family. That's my family. Like it's a lot of. I deal with a lot of celebrities, and
People don't even
none of
know. Hey, wait, hold on. People don't even know Shotty love your baby daddy, girl.
right. So it's just a lot of stuff that they don't know, and but they be assuming. Like I don't have to do what you're thinking. Like I just know a lot of people. It ain't what you think. Just stop thinking and assuming things, and just say you don't know and move on, or just
Hey,
ask. Don't.
or just
everybody don't
ask.
fangirl. Everybody don't fangirl or just ask, hey, how did that
Yeah,
happen? You know
Right.
what I
Just
mean?
ask. Exactly. Don't assume, just ask.
Right.
it be so weird. But them comments be taking me. I be laughing, and then I don't got to the point now. I don't even argue with them no more. Cause usually when they say something about Puffy or Amber, I be like, bloop, 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 bloop. You know, I'm not finna go. I'm not
Now
gonna
you
do it.
realize it's not even worth it, right? It's not even worth
It's
it.
not. Cause they still do it. They still do
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. Well, Amber, I'm so happy that you're here with me because you had me fucking worried. You had a lot of people worried. You had me and Sarah really, really worried.
Yes.
Lindsay, Deontay. I mean,
Look,
And I love them. I love them so much. I love
there,
all of them.
look, I do too. I appreciate the fact that it even mattered because some people just don't care, you know what I mean? But I know they reached out. I mean, I didn't know directly, but I knew through Queen from where you and her were talking every day. You know what I mean? I knew before I was even able to speak to you, Mary. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Queen was telling me all about it.
Yeah.
And I want everybody to know, I want to say this. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate, you know what I mean, the concern. It means a lot to me because that was like everybody, like I've seen a lot of posts where people think that what happened had something to do with me being an alcoholic. It didn't
Yeah,
have
that's
nothing to do.
crazy.
It didn't have nothing to do with my drinking at all. I just had real bad pneumonia and got sepsis from it. It had nothing to do with my drinking at all.
Yeah.
At all. Matter of fact, I mean, I went from drinking a handle a day to like a little fifth of a handle a day. Like if I take a few shots one night, I take a few shots and that's it. I don't drink all day long like I used to. I know y'all seen it on camera. You know what I mean? Like I don't even do that no more. That ain't even been the thing before I got sick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people try to make the assumption and talk shit like, oh, it's got something to do with that. I've even seen people making posts about, I would feel sorry for her being sick if she didn't terminate that
Drink.
baby.
Yeah, they make crazy posts and
Like,
stuff.
I'm like, where, how does that even have anything to do with what's going on right now?
Don't even get me started on that.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I just be amazed at how people be like they like really that's what your life consists of is like hating on people.
Hmm.
Uplift people. You should want to, uprise people. You should, you know what I mean? Give people hope. Make them feel better about themselves. Or, just whatever. Make yourself available for advice.
Right.
Whatever the case might be. Like, you ain't gotta, like, fucking batter fucking people down for shit you don't even know the whole fucking situation. And you don't ask to really know the
Right.
entire fucking story. Like, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck kind of person does that you make? You know what I mean?
And didn't your mother teach you if you have nothing nice to say, keep your fucking mouth shut?
Right.
Keep
My
it
nana did,
going.
yeah.
Keep it
My
going
nana,
and keep your fucking
my nana definitely did. My mama said, "You tell that motherfucker what's up." My nana said, "Keep your mouth shut." Yeah, yeah.
keep it going and
Monica,
keep your fucking mouth shut.
Monica would tell you, "Tell that motherfucker what's up." My nana would tell you, "Keep your mouth shut."
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Pretty
know what I
much.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But
Mm.
yeah, all that.
We love y'all though. We love all y'all, no
Yes.
Yeah,
matter
we
what.
do.
Yes.
Yep. So when we do this next surprise thing, I guess we'll be doing way more interviews, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, girl. Definitely.
I missed out on that one. Y'all gotta fill me in.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you already know. You know, Queen. Because I don't know what it is either. That's the one I told you about. I don't know what, nobody really knows the details.
Oh, with
You already
Alan.
know what you know. Yeah, you already know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You already know.
Oh
once we
yeah.
know more details, we'll get into it. So, but
Yeah,
right now we don't know anything.
right. Yeah, nobody knows anything.
Nobody knows anything. Well, I know I'm happy that I'm sitting here with my two favorite people.
I
Yeah.
love you. I love you so much.
Yeah.
I know. Marry my girl. Her and Sarah are my
Y'all,
girls.
y'all, my girls. I love y'all. You know that.
Shout out to Sarah. We love you.
Yes.
We love,
Hey
love you,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yes, we love you.
All
And
right.
y'all don't forget, if you got people in Georgia, holler at me, let me know.
Yes, yes, we're gonna put Queen's info in the comments and Amber's info in the comments. And please, guys, feel free to hit them up.
Hey, add the Arbonne thing too.
Yes, I will.
Add that one too. Yep. Because all that stuff starting this week.
You got it. All right, cool.
The well, the my the travel agency stuff's already started, but the Arbonne stuff's going to probably start on Friday.
All right, cool.
Yeah, and you can go back in my on both of my pages and my Instagram, and I've posted so many. There's so many posts about that stuff before. So it's, I mean, I'll probably be posting the same kind of stuff, but I mean, I've helped a lot of people with that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just losing weight; it's really about health, feeling good.
Yeah, definitely. All right, cool. Thank you, you guys. And
I
let's
love
Thank you.
you.
Love you.
Thank you. I love you.
watching, and we'll see you next time.